Live from Metroplex Studios, you are now listening to The Geeks of Retro, featuring Retro Randy and Renzimus Prime.
Hey guys, Renzimus Prime here with The Geeks of Retro again, and today we're here to unveil the Year of the Horse Optimus Prime. As you can see from the box that's sitting next to me, he is no weakling. He is a very, very large transformer, very nicely. I mean, right off the bat, if you look here, the detail, the artwork is just, it's beautiful. And, you know, I mean, it's actually got like a 3D effect to it. It feels nice. If you look down here on the bottom, it's got the nice chrome 30th anniversary logoing. Again, I mean, it's a really nice piece. I think it's going to make a great addition to my little collection here. I mean, in a way, it almost makes you feel like these are like stickers that they may have stuck on there. But, you know, then again, it's hard to say. Do I care? No. What I want is the goodies that are inside. Alright, so now we've got Mr. Prime here out of the box. And, you know, right off the bat, I mean, if you look at the packaging looks nice. You know, they put a lot of, I mean, they even, whenever they put him in the package, they gave him a little bit of, you know, positioning and whatnot. You know, they kind of angled his arms, and, I mean, I kind of hit his head on the way out. So, but, you know, so we're going to go ahead and pull him out of the package here, and get him set up. I mean, just right off the bat, I mean, yeah, he does have tie down. They've used cloth tie downs to hold him down. I took the advantage of just getting rid of everything so that way I can show you guys, and make it a lot quicker. But, you know, like right off the bat, I'm really impressed with the quality. You know, I mean, just looking at, oh, that's noisy. You know, just looking at Prime himself right off the bat, the first things I'm looking at that I like is he has articulating ankles. So it will help whenever it comes to posing him in different positions. You know, so, you know, look, I mean, Lily, you can turn his ankle completely sideways. So that's cool. You know, I mean, that really gives you the ability to be able, whenever you set him up on as a display, he's going to be able to perform some really nice poses and stances that your previous Primes wasn't able to do. And then, of course, he's got his ankle movement back and forth. His legs rotate very smoothly, very nicely. Yeah, there's that click we're all known for. We love that click. That means that whatever position you're going to put him in, he's going to stay in. Okay? Now, as far as his arms move, you know, he's got forward and back motion. He's got elbow movement now. You know, you can even rotate his physical arm itself. You know, he's even got up and down motion. His hands rotate. So again, you know, first initial encounter with Optimus here, I'm very, very happy with. Okay? And then there's something else. He has articulating fingers. The only thing I don't like is the fact that the first three fingers here are as one, and then alright, and then you got the pointer finger here, which has your first base of movement, and then his little is the tip of his finger, like a trigger finger. You know, so that's kind of neat. I like that. The thumb doesn't move, which kind of makes it hard to put his gun in the hand, or I can see it being an issue. But then maybe not. Maybe that's the great thing about the trigger finger having two different points of bending. Another thing I didn't notice here is right here printed on his finger, it actually shows L for left, so you know it's for his left hand. Alright, so the next thing that you'll see here on your MC-10 Prime is, you know, you have your traditional Autobot logo on the left arm, but then on the right arm is actually stamped with the Year of the Horse logoing. So that's really neat. I like that. So we're going to set him to the side here. Alright, now we're going to take this top piece off, set that over here. Now, oh yeah, gotta love that sound, gotta love it. Just to start off, the trailer is huge, okay? I mean, if you look here, you'll actually see how they set up everything. You know, they even threw the trailer, kind of gave it a little bit of an angle to give it a nice show appearance. There you have your Energon Battle Axe. your matrix of leadership, and then, of course, your cannon. So we're going to go ahead and get all these pieces pulled out. First thing I want to review is the cannon. One of the first things I did notice about it is the cannon is bendable. Compared to traditional older versions of Optimus Prime's cannon, the cannon was not bendable. It was not functionable. It just, stationary, stayed one piece. But I know if you fold it up like this, you slide it like that, it clicks into place. And the great thing about this is on the back of Optimus Prime here, you open up his little glove compartment. You set this piece in like such. Slide it down. Now you have somewhere to store Optimus Prime. And that's what this little cubby compartment is. You pull it back out, close that back up, set them off to the side, and guess what? This is how cool it is. I'm geeked by it just because I think it's kind of neat. There you go. Okay, so now we've checked out Optimus Prime's beautiful cannon. Now we're going to go to the Energon Sword. Now on the box, whenever I looked at it originally, I was like, okay, cool, he's got an Energon Sword. Or Battle Axe, sorry. I keep calling it a sword. My apologies. The Energon Battle Axe, the whole point of that was from the original cartoon, and he actually used it in some of the animated series, where his hand would disappear and the Energon Battle Axe would come out. And actually in one of the seasons, first season of Transformers in 1984, him and Megatron were fighting at a water power plant, a hydro station. And Megatron whips out his his mace with chain and ball and with spikes on it that's made out of Energon, and then of course Optimus Prime here, quit looking down, buddy, whips out his battle axe, and the two of them go at it. That was what was really cool. Whenever the picture, it doesn't look that big, but then I pull it out and I'm like, holy crap, this thing's huge. I mean, you put this on Optimus Prime right now. I mean, this thing is monstrous, and the great thing is it slides right over his hand. Now compare this big old monster here to Optimus Prime. Look at that. That thing is huge. I mean, that's like taking overkill to a whole new level. I love it. I like overkill. And the cool thing is that, like I've explained before, it does just slide over the hand. It slides over the hand, so guess what? You don't have to worry about losing his hands anymore. So, Optimus, you stand there, buddy. Let's fix your feet there. Now we know about the Battle Axe. Another cool thing about it real quick is I've been playing with it here, and you've probably seen me doing it. It is flexible. You can move it, you can bend it, you can change it. There is actually a company that makes the sword, Energon Sword as well, that you can get for this. I think he sells it for like $5-6 on eBay. Nothing major, but it's a nice little add-on piece. It is a third-party company, so it is not a Hasbro or Takara add-on. But, dude, who cares? It's a Transformer. Okay? Now, the next thing we're going to look at here is this little bitty guy making all that noise inside. We have here the Matrix of Leadership. The great thing about the Matrix of Leadership is this is the all-knowing, all-powerful information. Basically acts like a hard drive for the Autobots. Only a Prime can wield the Matrix of Leadership. Other Autobots can hold it. Any Transformer, even a human, can hold it, but they can never activate the Matrix of Leadership unless you're a Prime. Basically what it is, like I said, it acts like a hard drive. It stores infinite knowledge from each Prime previous. And as it gets passed from one Prime to the next, all that knowledge gets transferred to the next Prime. So, the cool thing is that this piece here has a legitimate storage space on the front of Optimus here. It is a pain because this is a new toy, but as you break yours in, you'll learn. You open up your glass pieces here, you lift your little gold piece here, and underneath it is a storage compartment. And oh my god, it actually opened up nicely. Right here, see a little storage compartment I'm lifting up? Slide that open. Take your Matrix of Leadership. Make sure the two prongs here are upward. You just slide it in because there's two little tabs in here. Just slide that in. Push until it clicks. And guess what? Now Optimus Prime has got his Matrix of Leadership. Can't get no better than that. Then you just close your door. Close that. Boom, boom. Guess what? Now it is perfect. It is stored beautifully in his chest. Okay. Now for the bigger piece. The ungodly huge trailer. Now we got this out of the way. No more noise. Now, this trailer piece is really cool. Right off the bat, whenever I looked at it, it's it's got a real similar design as the original from the first generation Optimus Prime. You got this guy right here, which is actually part of the mobile command center. It is part of the battle station, basically. What he does was the way they portray it is that this guy, you could stand your trailer up like this. This guy would come up like this, and he would he's got his little satellite radio here, radio antenna, and he could rotate around and he would attack enemies upon command. I never even looked. Oh yeah, it does do it. Okay, kind of a pain. Come on, really? There we go. Cockpit does open, which is a good thing because on the other one, the first generation Optimus Prime, it does too. Now, do we have any? Are there any bots that are going to fit in this? No. I wish, but no. Now, the one thing I did know and notice that as far as the trailer goes, if you look at the back side here, this little black piece here with the little tabs. Yeah, that right there. I'm touching it right. Okay. It does rotate, and this is what actually attaches to the back end of Optimus Prime whenever he's in his truck mode. Okay. The problem with it is that compared to the first gen, where it was just like a little round hole, and then that little round hole, connected to the back end of Optimus Prime, you've got to sit there and fumble with it a little bit to get this piece connected to the back end of them. A little bit of a pain, not really that big of an issue, but it does rotate, so keeps the realism. Cool. All right, next thing is this thing has two functions, which is kind of cool. First off, you have your traditional legs here that give that whole semi-truck feel, So whenever you got your trailer closed, you got it all put up. Here, I'll even close it up just so I can show you, because this is kind of neat. Yeah. There you go. Now you got your trailer wait, I guess I should close the trailer. Now, close your trailer. Now you have that whole semi-trailer feel, see? Has that nice look. Now with this new redesign, the Year of the Horse, they actually made the trailer a clear see-through. So you can actually see what's inside the trailer. I think it's kind of cool. Now another cool thing about this trailer is right here. If you look here, you have a little bitty tab that folds down. Now what this does on both sides is you fold that down, this guy actually lifts up. So you can have him out of the trailer. So now, he's there to defend Optimus while they're scooting and booting down the road. Okay? And then make it even cooler to give that whole retro feel of it being an actual semi. Tailgates actually open. Okay? Tailgates, trailer doors, whatever you want to call them. Then you have the hidden ramp that folds down so that way you can drive Bumblebee in there, or I think even Optimus will fit in there. I'm not sure. I haven't really tested that there yet. Whenever you don't need it, you slide that closed, and then boom, boom. Now look at the back side. There it is again. There's your Year of the Horse logoing. Okay? That's what makes this thing really, really cool. Alright? And then even on the side, Autobot logo. Without a doubt, this is Optimus Prime. Don't piss him off. Okay, now there's another thing that I wanted to show you. Whenever you have this stood up, this thing has has these little pieces here for a reason. One is for the Battle Axe, so it has a storage place. The second one is for the gun. Now you have storage for both your Battle Axe and your gun. And then Optimus Prime can stand right there. And there you go. Now you've got command center, everything's sitting here ready to go. Optimus just reaches around, grabs the Battle Axe, grabs the gun, takes off into battle. He's got this thing here for his mobile command unit here to help him with defense. And yeah. Now, the one downfall I did see with this, and which kind of upset me a little bit, was, what's the one thing that you guys notice that's missing? Wheelie. Wheelie, which is also known as the roller, is gone. They didn't include him. There is a company again, a third-party company on eBay that does sell him, and they add a couple of extra accessories. It's about $20, but they made him in the same blue as this here, so that way he matches with. Oh, he comes with the gas pump. And then I think he comes with a couple other things. Now another downfall with this is compared to the first gen. This thing here on the first gen one, there used to be a little rolling piece on the back side. On the other one, there used to be a little rolling piece, so that way you could rotate the satellite dish. This one here, you just got to kind of do it on your own. This piece here, on the other hand, is actually a lot nicer than the other one. It's longer, it's bigger, and it is more versatile. I mean, literally, you can do anything with this thing. And it's got a much wider mouth on it to grab toys, whatever it is you want it to do. Heck, you can even make it look fancy and make it look like it's picking up Energon cubes or something. Okay, so now we got him out of the way. Another cool thing about this is, okay, folds up just like that. Boom, there you go. Now, say you're in command mode, you don't want these pieces down. No big deal. That's what these pieces are for. They actually fold out for a reason, because that is what they were there for. Initially, was to hold the weight. That's the way the original trailer was first set up. We didn't have the kickstands like they do now. So, cool beans. Now we've got it. It's just an added effect. Now, another cool thing you can do is this, and then you can have, of course, your nice little trailer piece out. Now, my only thing is, if this were real, and this is a clear see-through, man, imagine if you were drunk and you totally missed the trailer. It'd be funny as hell. But the good thing, this is, thank God, only a toy. What I wouldn't do to pay to see Optimus Prime in real life, but hey, I can only dream. So now that we've got this out of the way, we've done the nice information on the trailer. There's something about this. I just gotta figure it out. Oh, there it is. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe so. Okay. These legs here are extensions. Once you close them up, they extend backwards. Oh, okay, never mind. I am stupid. Okay, if you watch, as I extend this piece out, watch this bottom piece as it goes in and out. See it? You'll see this black piece here on the bottom. It'll actually extend downward to give more height to the trailer. I just figured that out. That's kind of cool because I'm an idiot and I'm like, okay, I know this piece moves. Why does it move? So, it's moving up and down. I'm like, okay. So then I'm like, figured it out. See? Everybody learns something new every day. I mean, I do like the fact that they put these pieces here. That kind of gives it a more unique effect. On the original, didn't have all that, because back then they weren't worried about that. Now, as you can see, the wheels roll very nicely. See? One thing that me and all the other major collectors are complain about, rubber wheels. This is what we look for. You don't want plastic, because then you get that annoying like that as you're going across the table, So, listen. Rubber wheels. Nice. I'm not saying that I play with my toys, but this is still nice. Either way. In the next, here in a minute, I'm going to walk you guys step by step on how to transform Optimus from robot mode to truck mode, so stay tuned. Hey guys! Alright, so now we're here with Optimus Prime and his sexiness. It is time to show you how to do the best we can with transforming this guy. Now, I've only transformed him a couple times, so bear with me, but we will get you step by step through this. He's not really that hard. He really isn't, but we're going to go ahead and get this taken care of. Of course, we got to take his little battle axe off here. Set that up here on the trailer. As sexy as you are, Optimus, it's time to go to robot mode. So, now you take these pieces here, you rotate the hands around. Okay, so now that you've done your hands, we're going to go to the back side here. You'll see this little gray tab where my finger is. Right above my finger there. You got to push that in, because if you don't push that in, then his legs won't go up. And the reason being is because that locks him into place. Now on the fronts here, you have to rotate these around. Just like that. Very easy. Take your feet, lock them downwards like this. Okay. Take both your feet like this. Okay. Now, rotate your torso. And they should, for the most part, click together. Mine's a little tight, so no big deal. We'll make this work. There you go. Look at that. They click together. So what you do is you're just connecting the two pieces. Connecting the two pieces right here on the inside. Now, on the sides here, gas tank goes upward and in. This piece here rotates down and under, revealing the tires. Do the same with the other side, and you'll see little grooves in the sides of the chassis here where the gas tank will lock into place, and then you know to rotate that down. Now that those are all rotated down, now comes to the fun part. You're going to open up your chest piece here, okay? Then you got to lift the gold bumper here, okay? Once you lift the gold bumper, the body. See how I moved undone his body? It rotates upward and then down. Okay? Now once you've done that, you want to make sure he's clicked back all the way, because these pieces here come out. Hang on one second. You lift the arms up here. Sorry, just took me a second to remember. Because whenever this little piece here has to come downward. But before you take it downward, take your gold pieces here and rotate them outward. Okay? You rotate them outward, twist. Actually, it's the other way. Sorry. Rotate, and there you go. Do the same with the other side. Move your arm out of the way. Bring this piece here out, but make sure you bring your gold pieces out first. Those are actually your bumper and headlights. Bring this piece all the way down, rotate down and around, and there you go. Now, to make it even more fun, bring this piece completely down, okay, until pretty much it'll lock into place. So you bring that down, then this piece comes up. Okay, hang on one second here, I just need to make sure I'm doing this right, because I think that was like one of the last moves you got to do. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now, Optimus Prime's arm goes inward, inward. Actually, hang on. You rotate, then it goes up. So once you rotate it, lift it up like this, then it goes up like that, because then it clicks forward, like such, which is still more of a pain than anything. Gotta love these these newer Transformers. Basically, you just finagle it in there until he basically slides into place. Now, the one thing you want to make sure you remember is rotate Optimus Prime's head inward. Because if you don't rotate his head inward, then yeah, then you're gonna have Optimus Prime driving around with his head hanging out. So once again, then you come to the other side, you rotate it outward like this, up, and then as you're doing it, you're gonna go inward as it slides in. Boom. Make sure that your back piece is clicked into place. Okay, now that you've done that, make sure that your front nose piece and everything's all lined up, because now this piece here comes up. Now you'll see where we're kind of off alignment here, so there's that. There's that. And you do the same thing to the other side. We're off alignment a little bit, so I'm make a mild adjustment of raising that up, push in, that clicks in, and boom, guess what? Optimus is done! Alright, so now that we've accomplished Optimus into his truck mode, what a beauty. I mean, as you can see, once again, nice rolling wheels. It's kind of lopsided. And I don't think that's due to anything I've done. I think that's just due to my table being all goofy. Yeah, it's just my table. Okay, so, either way, now, to connect Optimus to his trailer. As we've all seen this before, I will show you one more time. Rotate this guy down, push him down, lift up your two pieces here. Close your trailer doors. Okay, so now, like I explained to you earlier, there's two little tabs right here on the bottom of the truck. Unfortunately, makes it a little bit tougher, but we've got this. The little black tabs here on the trailer, that's what we need to connect right in here, just like this. Connect it down, set them down. Guess what? Optimus Prime now has truck and trailer. He is, for the most part, mobile. You know, I mean, his turn radius isn't as great as the other, but, you know, he is a semi. Semis aren't supposed to turn that great anyways. So, needless to say, remember to make wide right turns. And from here on out, the next, just give me a minute. We're going to get everything set up, and we're going to go ahead and transform them into robot mode, and we'll go from there. Alright, so now that we've got Optimus Prime in his robot, or truck mode, it's no big deal. We're going to go back into truck mode. So, really simple steps. I mean, as you've seen in my previous, previously, it really wasn't that hard. The first steps is that you want to make sure you move your headlights out. Then you unclip the front bumper. Okay, now that you've done that, you want to open your cab, so that way everything can be moved. This piece here is going to rotate downward, along with this one. So now you have this here, it looks like wings. Okay. Okay, so if you want, you can even go ahead and fold these pieces over and click them into place, so that way they're out of your way. These two front pieces you'll have to wait just a second to do. You're going to bring your arms out like this, just so that way they're out of your way. Bring them both out. There you go. I just leave them folded out like that, so that way I ain't got to fight with it. You're going to bring Optimus Prime's head up. Then you fold your chest piece inward. Okay. Now mind you, like I was explaining earlier, this whole time I've transformed him, right here in his chest, has been the Matrix of Leadership, and of course now it doesn't want to open for me. There we go. See? Even in truck mode, your Matrix of Leadership is still there. So that's a really cool feature. Okay? I'm glad they thought of that. Now, you can go ahead and fold up your headlight pieces, or your front bumper pieces. There you go. Okay, because now these pieces will get rotated like this, and they actually go side. Actually, they tell you to bring it out sideways like that because they go up inward and they go up against his back. So you bring that piece. Oh wait, yeah. Oops, forgot to rotate. Sorry. Okay, so now you rotated. It's going to go up like that, and there you go. Now, you've already done this part. This is where it gets easy. You twist and lift. And there you go. Now, his torso is locked. And all I did here was I pulled that piece out. Now, if you remember, he was just like that. All I did was pull it up here with the blue piece, lift up, brought the chest piece back out, pushed them back down, and then locked them into place. That's it. Now, rotate your legs. Remember, don't forget about your little gray pieces back here. These little gray pieces are what make everything. If you don't push those, you're going to hurt Optimus. Okay? But before you do that, remember, take your piece here, flip and rotate. Second piece, flip and rotate. Take this piece here out. Boom. Lock them into place, which these are his gas tanks. Pull out, push back in. There you go. Now, there's one leg. See what I mean? If you don't push that button, it's pain. These guys, see, that leg's so much nicer. So depressing, you know? But either way, then on the feet, you just pull down here, lift up there, pull down, or pull up, lift up. There you go. Now we got our legs in place. Close his chest piece until it clicks. Pull down, rotate. Now don't forget, right here on the bottom, lift up, hands, rotate out, push back down. Do the same on this side. Lift up, hands rotate out. And guess what, guys? Optimus, minus a little geekiness there. Optimus Prime is now fully transformed. Thing. Oh, no. Once again, forgot about that one main piece. On the insides here, those pieces I told you to flip up, you gotta push those up. Once you flip those over, now he's fully transformed. And there you guys go. Thank you again. Oh, his leg's all cockeyed. Like, okay, I'm just kidding. Either way, you know, at least I can look at this and say, yeah, I'm playing with a $150 toy like it's a G.I. Joe. And my apologies again, it is not a toy, it is an adult collectible. It's a freaking toy, guys. I'm a kid, I don't care, I'm not afraid to admit it. But if you like our thanks for watching our video, and if you like us, please check us out on the geeksretro.com. We will be you'll also find this video on youtube.com/geeksretro. We also do a live podcast Monday through Friday, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at mixler.com/thegeeksretro. Please stop in, check us out. We talk about everything from toys, video games, Transformers is one of our big things, movies, animes, cartoons, the works. So we really like to hear from you. We'd like to hear your reviews. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them here on this YouTube video, or you can contact us at thegeeksretro@gmail.com, and we'll get right back with you. I answer my emails daily, so if there's any specific Transformers you'd like to see us do a review on, to find out histories, transforming, things like that, hit us up at thegeeksretro@gmail.com or at thegeeksretro.com, and we'll be more than happy to accommodate you. I do know that we have coming soon. We're going to be doing the Titan class Metroplex. I know. I think tomorrow we're going to be doing the new Grimlock. The new Masterpiece Grimlock should be here. I can't wait. I'm excited. So, needless to say, once it gets here, we will be doing reviews on that. We're going to be doing a lot of different reviews. So, again, stay tuned, and we will be more than happy to have you guys as our new guests. Thanks so much for listening. I'm Optimus Prime with the Geeks of Retro.